while since the last episode in which I promised another one, but now finally I'm back with another chapter of Fun with Czech. I got this great opportunity to test the camera for next Friday at my work, and well, I'm gonna use this improvised episode on fourth case to do the testing. So if I sometimes get lost in what I'm saying, please forgive me. It's gonna be an improvisation, an improvised lecture on the practical usage of accusative, the fourth case in the Czech language. So let's start. So today basically we are gonna introduce some main verbs which are linked to the fourth case or accusative in the Czech language. It means we are gonna learn few very useful basic verbs that are followed by the fourth case or a direct object in a sentence, if you want to put it like that. Fourth case is like a direct object. So the fourth case expresses something that is directly affected by the action expressed by the verb. So it's used in the cases like when we have something, we eat something, or we see something, we hear something or someone. So there is always this like direct object relation to the word that is gonna be put into the fourth case. So let's start from the most common one probably, which would be the verb to have, and we already might know it from our previous videos. The verb to have is meet. So let's just repeat, meet. Then for the first person singular, for me, já, it's já mám. Já mám is I have. And for the second person singular, for you, ty, it will be ty máš. Ty máš, as in you have. As this verb is quite simple, so let's have a look at all of the endings, so that like you get some idea about what is gonna happen with other verbs in Czech language. So já mám, ty máš. Then when it's someone, then it's on má. On is he, and he has is má. On má. So we just delete the ending like m, mám, or sh, máš, and what is left is just the má, just the two letters, and that's the third person singular. Then for the plural, which is also pretty useful, would be máme, máme, we have, máte, máte is you have, and it can be like you have either when we are talking to a group of people that we know or we don't know, it actually doesn't matter, or when we are being formal with one person. So you remember the tykání and vykání that we introduced in the first episode. If we are doing the vykání with someone, then we should not tell him máš, máš, but máte, máte. So for example, you come to a shop and you wanna ask, do you have eggs? And you are not gonna ask máš vajíčka, like do you, like as the person we are informal with, but we have to say máte vajíčka, máte vajíčka, máte vajíčka, do you have eggs? Because we don't know the shop assistant, is not our friend, so for sure we need to use máte, máte. And the third person, just to have it complete, is gonna be mají, mají. Oni, oni means they, if it's only male subjects or male and female together, then it's oni, oni mají. Oni mají. So just to repeat it fast again. Já mám, ty máš, on má, my máme, vy máte, oni mají. Oni mají. And I already gave you one example of when we can use it. We're going to a shop and we're asking whether they have something. So máte vajíčka? Do you have eggs? Máte mléko? Do you have milk? Máte šunku? So let's have a look at these three words. For example, so vajíčka is a plural word. Vajíčko is neutral originally, and then vajíčka is the neutral in plural. And this one is gonna stay the same. We were talking about the neuter words before, that they are staying the same, right? So vajíčka also in the fourth case is gonna be still vajíčka. So máte vajíčka. The same goes for mléko. We can see from the ending o, you remember, this ending again shows us that it's a neuter word. So in that case the o is gonna stay as o. So in the fourth case it's gonna be again mléko. So máte mléko. And the last example I used was šunka. And šunka, as you might guess from the ending, is a feminine word. And maybe you remember that if it's a feminine word ending in an a, then it's gonna change into u in the fourth case. So máte šunku. And then of course, like going to a shop is one possible situation, but the word meat is super useful in many things, like mám bratra. Would you guess what is the word bratr? Bratr is a brother. So bratr is a male gender. It's a male and animal, right? Because he's alive. Male animal, and it's ending in a r, which will be a hard consonant, if you remember the lecture on hard and soft consonants. And therefore, the ending in the fourth case, as we mentioned in the video about hard and soft consonants, is gonna be a. So bratra. Mám bratra. If you have a sister is sestra. So sestra has the same ending as šunka, which we just mentioned, right? So it's not that your sister is somehow related to ham, it's just that they have the same ending. And so again, in the fourth case, it's gonna be sestru. Mám sestru. What else can you have? You can have a boyfriend or girlfriend, for example. So boyfriend is přítel. As you can guess, it's again masculine animate, just as bratr, but the ending in this case is l, and l is among those like ambiguous consonants, but usually in the case of the masculine animate words, it's gonna go with the soft ones, So the ending is not gonna be a, but it's gonna be e. So the sentence will be mám přítele. I have a boyfriend. However, now that I think about it, this little thing, it's not something that we can really rely on. Because if we have a look at the word manžel is a husband, so that's what the word přítel turns into if you get married. And manžel, even though it also ends with a l, it actually in the fourth case is gonna be manžela. Mám manžela. So mám přítele, but mám manžela. There are rarely rules that we can really rely on in the Czech language. That's something we will have to get used to, but let's just always try to remember it on some real examples that can be useful in our personal life. So mám přítele, mám manžela. Then we had a boyfriend, husband, right? So what about girlfriend and let's say wife? So girlfriend is přítelkyně, přítelkyně. Now we have a new ending finally for a feminine noun because přítelkyně is obviously a woman, so it's gonna be a feminine gender. And it's gonna be přítelkyní, přítelkyní. For sure we had it in those tables in the previous video. So mám přítelkyni, mám přítelkyni. I have a girlfriend. So if somebody asks you in a bar, máš přítelkyni, máš přítelkyni, then if you have one, then you say, ano, mám přítelkyni, ano, mám přítelkyni. And wife, it can be either žena, žena is at the same time also woman. So when you say mám ženu, it's like I have a wife, because in this case žena doesn't mean just a woman, it can also mean a wife. So žena, again, just as, what did we have? Šunka, and what was the other one? Sestra, yeah. Sestra, šunka, žena, all of them, and in in the fourth case, so mám ženu. And in a similar way, it will also work for manželka, manželka, which is like the main word for wife. So mám manželku, mám manželku. So that's just some little examples for the verb meet.
That is all for now. Our teacher, Teresa, will be back soon with the second part of this chapter, so wait for it. Yay!